Nacho, 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 nacho,
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Richard Razor Sharp and I am back with another video. I know you guys haven't seen me for about 3-4 months. I was busy becoming a dad again, so you know what comes with that, night feeds and everything else that comes with it. But I'm going to try and get some content out to you guys as often as I can. So today we're going to look at the Battle of the Trimmers. So some of you might have already seen my video, the Battle of the Clippers part 1, and then there was a part 2 to it as well. Well, today we're going to do the Battle of the Trimmers, and I'm going to just do a quick review on the trimmers that I'm using. So I'm currently using the Babyliss skeleton trimmer, and I'm using the Wool Detailer Li. Many of you know that I have been a massive advocate of the Andis Slimline Pro. I've been using it for about the last 3 or so years. I still have one of them, but my two main trimmers for now, the last say 4 or 5 months, has been these two trimmers. And I decided to move away from the Andis Slimline Pro just to try something else. So I already had the Babyliss Pro, and you might have seen my review on that, but I then went and got the Wool Detailer Li. So guys, we're going to do a little bit of a rundown of the features of these two trimmers and which of the two I prefer and which one may be better for what kind of work you're doing with a client. So let's get into it, guys. Peace. Okay guys, let's just get straight into it and go through some of the text and specs of these two trimmers. So firstly, let's just have a quick look at the Babyliss Pro trimmer. So in the UK, it's £108 to buy, and it takes 3 hours to charge fully from zero battery. And with that 3-hour charge time, you will get 120 run time. So 120 minutes runtime, a 2-hour runtime, which is good. And this trimmer can be used both for cordless use, and it can be used corded as well. It has a deep tooth Japanese steel blade. Now this is something that I personally really like. I find particularly for doing shape ups and detail work, it's something I like personally. But yes, a deep tooth Japanese steel blade, and you'll see the difference when I show you the wool trimmer. And these blades can be zero gapped. They do actually come out of the box zero gapped. So I'll see if I can bring it on the screen for you to see. But yeah, there's no overlap between the cutting blade and the outside blade to give really sharp shape ups and detail work. It does have a red light indicator, so when your battery's going low, it will start to flash red. If I just turn it on now, it will quickly flash to show that it's on, and then it just runs. But when your battery starts to run low, you'll see that red light flashing, so that you know the battery is getting low. The Babyliss Pro trimmer is an all metal housing, so the entirety of this clipper is a metal housing, which does add some weight. Some people will like that, some won't. I personally like it, but from a build quality perspective, it means for me it's well built, it's strong, it should last. And you know, we do get the odd drops in a shop or when you're doing a service, so I find that to be good. And then with this trimmer, it does come with a charging dock in the box. So in your shop, you can just have it standing up. Now because it's a flat surface anyway, you can stand it up like this, but it does have a charging dock that you can put it into as well. So that's the Babyliss Pro trimmer. Then if we bring in the Wool Detailer, so first off, one of the differences, the Detailer has a all plastic housing. Okay, so it's a plastic housing, not a metal housing. And then price of the Wool Detailer Li is £132 in the UK. It does come with a extra wide T blade, and just to show you the difference between these two blades. So firstly, I think you'll notice that the Babyliss Pro trimmer has a wider cutting area or cutting length. And the T blade is a shallow tooth blade. It's not a deep tooth blade. So I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. One thing I will say as well with the wall detailer Li, say it comes with this T-wide blade, but you can actually get a standard size blade separately. I think it's about £20 or so, which has a shorter cutting length, but still is a very good blade and cuts sharp and cuts crisp as well. So yep, you have that with the wall detailer Li. Also, it does have an indicator light, so when you're charging it, it does indicate. It's got a little light that says Li, and then also when you turn it on, you can see the light comes on as well, and that will begin to flash when your battery is getting low as well. And I think I haven't mentioned yet that it does have a charging dock as well. So it comes with a nice charging dock, really nice, looks really tidy. I think it does look a little bit more premium than maybe say the Babyliss charging dock. But yeah, you can plug it in and charge it as well. So that's kind of a quick overview of the features of these two trimmers. So going to go back to my previous view, and I'll just give you my thoughts on what I think of the two of them and if I prefer one over the other. Okay guys, let's go back to it. Okay guys, so there's a quick tech spec on these two trimmers. So now down to which one do I prefer. So if I had to choose one of these to keep and I had to get rid of one, the one I would keep would be the Babyliss Pro trimmer. I'll give you my reasons why. Firstly, I love the deep tooth cutting blade. I find that it just catches more hair. I also find this blade cuts closer and is better at balding out than the wall detailer Li. The power of this trimmer, it is more powerful, significantly more powerful than the wall detailer Li, and that helps with say balding out. Also when it comes to hitting that sharp line, gives really sharp lines and doing great detail work. But guys, also the warning I'd always give is these blades are very sharp, and because the motor's so powerful, you've got to be careful because you can actually end up cutting someone, so you just got to be careful with that. The all metal housing is lovely. I like the weight that it gives to it, and also from a perspective of being robust, taking drops in the shop, etc. I think it's great for that. I also like the skeleton design. It just allows you to see more of a person's hairline just through these gaps here versus the T-wide blade on the detailer. What else would I say? I think those are the main reasons for me why I prefer this trimmer. What I will say on the downside of this trimmer as well is it gets hot quick. It does warm up quick, a bit like the old corded T-outliner and this trimmers. The blade does heat up quick, so you couldn't work with these for a prolonged period of time without it starting to burn on someone's head. But to come to the wall detailer Li, this is not a bad trimmer. It's a good trimmer. And guys, what I'm actually going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a picture, so show you some pictures of my own shape up that I did. I did half of my head with the Pro trimmer, Babyliss Pro trimmer, and I did half with the wall detailer Li. So hang around to see that at the end of the video. But yeah, the detailer, I like the weight of it. It's light. And some people prefer heavier weight, some people prefer lighter. I'm not really fussed about either. I like the weight on the Babyliss Pro, but also like that these are light, so it's just down to personal preference. The reason why it didn't win for me is, like I said, I prefer the deep tooth cutting blade. This is a shallow tooth cutting blade, and I also find that these, because the motor isn't as powerful, I find they don't always hit as hard. Now, some people may disagree with me. I know some people who absolutely swear by these, but I find that these tend to hit a bit better when it comes to shape ups and detail work. And also because of this style of T-blade that the Babyliss uses, I find it's better for detail work when you're doing patterns or designs as well. That's just my opinion. Obviously where the wall detailer definitely wins is the charge time. I mean, 45 minutes to get full charge is exceptional compared to 3 hours on the Babyliss Pro, and then still to get an hour runtime. You can't complain with that. That is fantastic. So in that department, obviously the wall detailer Li hands down wins there. But I think overall, for the work that I do with my clients, I do love this trimmer, but I do use both of them. I carry both of them with me on my private appointments. So can't go wrong with either of them, to be honest. It's just down to personal preference. Obviously, pricing wise, the Pro trimmer is a bit cheaper, but they are both two really good trimmers. So guys, if you haven't used them, try them out. If you already use them, you know how good they are. Leave your comments, like, subscribe. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to show you some images now so you can see the difference in the shape up. One side with the Babyliss Pro, one side with the Wall Detailer Li. So until next time guys, I hope you're all well, and I'll try and bring another video to you guys soon. Peace.